Homer just watched a movie, and the FBI dropped out of the sky to haul him in, tossing him straight into the slammer. Fresh off a beating, the prison transport flipped, so Homer hopped a train home. Turns out, Homer took the family to the theater. While he sat there like a statue, then an ad popped up, and Homer lost his mind, yelling protests.
What happened to the movies? First they got worse than TV, and now this!
And stay out!
Feeling super bummed, Bart showed him a bootleg flick. Homer fell in love with the vibe, and set up a drive-in theater. Marge, totally freaked when she found out, wrote the movie studio an apology letter. The studio called the FBI, who rounded up a team, guns blazing, ready to nab Homer. While everyone was having a blast, the FBI jumped out of a plane, and snatched Homer. Bart kept the movie rolling. The FBI immediately shut their eyes and plugged their ears. Homer tried to sneak away in the chaos, but the boss gunned down the computer, grabbing the fleeing Homer. Then, on the way to prison, disaster struck. Homer made it back home, vowing to find the snitch. Guilty as sin, Marge cracked, admitting she was the one who ratted. Stung by his love's betrayal, a heartbroken Homer turned himself in. In court, while Homer was speaking, he tore into the movie studio's shady moves. But then a Hollywood producer had a lightbulb moment. Wanted to remake the story for a big payday. Not only was the charges dropped, Homer walked away with a royalty check. You ever wonder how responsible Homer can be? Homer combs the baby's hair, tucks a little decoration by his ear, buys the tyke all kinds of snacks and toys, even an anime streaming subscription, calls the baby Little Homer all sweet like, sits and plays with him, no rush at all. Then Little Homer goes missing.
Where told you? Where told you?
Little Homer isn't Marge's kid, and definitely not Homer's, either. Homer ran into a pregnant lady by accident, helped her deliver the baby, and fell head over heels for the little guy. Started daydreaming he was his own, cause Homer's always MIA at home. Marge went out looking for it.
Oh baby, shake it, Homer like.
And thought he was cheating. Once she figured it out, Marge got real worried, so she took the kids to the amusement park, hoping Homer'd pay more attention to his baby. But Homer only had eyes for Little Homer. Little Homer swiped Maggie's ice cream. Maggie smacked him, and Homer told Maggie to knock it off. He turned around to play with a monkey. Little Homer took another bite. Maggie shoved him down. Little Homer pushed the stroller away. And Homer, still messing with that monkey. Lucky for her, Maggie grabbed a dinosaur clamp, chomped it tight on the wheel, and kept from rolling into Gopher Mountain. Marge was furious, told Homer he could never see Little Homer again. Homer ran off crying, handed Little Homer back to his folks. How easy does Homer have it at work? Every day, he just stares at a button. Co-workers bring in delicious donuts. He eats, drinks, and watches TV. Runs over to yell at interns for a bit. Snags free stuff from the supply closet. And his pay? Weekly. The second that paycheck hits his hands in dollars, happiness takes over Bart's brain. He wants to be just like Homer. Next day, Bart slips on a shirt, mimicking Homer's every move. Marge is totally shocked. When someone mentions imitating Superman, Bart proudly announces he's gonna be Homer someday, earning money to support the family. Bart heads to the nuclear plant to check out the job, but the janitor tells him the plant's gonna be gone soon. Cities are growing fast. New energy will replace nuclear power. Bart says he just wants to make cash, like stock trading, becoming a TikTok street star, or a beauty/travel influencer, maybe a fitness guru or a suggestive content creator. The janitor bursts his bubble, saying those gigs are 1 in a million. Even Lisa isn't on board. Bart's super bummed. The future feels like a poop sandwich. The janitor encourages Bart to set his clothes on fire, to stop being stuck in the now, but Bart just wants to pull a prank, and accidentally lights a cabin ablaze. Scared out of his wits, Bart hides in a corner. Lucky for him, firefighters show up just in time, pulling him out of the fire safe and sound. Bart asks how their job is. The firefighter says the pay's good, pension's solid, and they're always hiring.